So, Josh, you've been involved in boxing for a long time, done pretty much every job going. Obviously, fighter, you've been a trainer, a manager, and now you've got into promotion. So, how did that come about?
Yeah, I mean, it's just natural, really. I think with boxing, it's in my blood. It's all I've ever known. Training, managing, promoting. It's what I'm always going to go into. Obviously, with my fighting career coming to an end, it's just a natural progression, really, what I'm going to go into.
Now, a lot of people are kind of under illusions as to what promoting involves, but it's a very hard business, very difficult to make money. You've done 3 shows now. How have you found the sort of business side of it?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, they've all sold out. I mean, we've done really well. I work with Steffi Ball, we do it well together. Yeah, it's going great. I couldn't really wish for it to go any better, but I'm hard working, I do everything to maximum, whatever I do. So I wanted to make it a success, and I always will, the work that I put into it, which I've transferred from my fighting career now into managing, training, promoting, and just carry it on from there, really.
And you've got a burgeoning stable. Tell us about the boxers you've picked up in the short time you've been in this side of the business.
Yeah, I mean, I manage 6 fighters now, so I've got Dempsey Wale, 5-0 lightweight. I've got Red One Nishat, light middleweight. I've got Paul Close, Doncaster light heavyweight. I've got Billy Allen, a welterweight from Barnsley. I've got Paul Scaife, who boxes on road. And I've got Martin Shaw, who I've just signed today. So, yeah, two on road and 4 prospects.
What's happening promotion-wise next? I believe you've got another show in the pipeline already.
Yeah, we go again on 15th of July. Looking to get all my lads out, promoting again in Barnsley, my hometown. It went really well last time. So, yeah, just go on from there, really. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I enjoy anything with boxing. I know some people say it's you can't enjoy boxing because it's so stressful, but when you love something, it's not really work, is it? So I'm privileged in that, and yeah, it's going well.
And obviously on the last show as well, you topped the bill. Your final fight, was there a slight tear in your eye to be giving up that side of the business?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with COVID happening. Our own world on the verge of a world title shot, and they'll talk I'm going to box for IBO world title, and it was great, and COVID hit, then everything just went quiet, really. But in that space, I've kind of rebuilt myself, if you like. We're managing, training, promoting. I've got a business squad box where I do fitness to general people, general public. I do PTs all the way for a week, so I'm really busy with other stuff. What I'm involved with. So when my fighting career's kind of come to an end, I turned into business side, and it's just gone really, really, really well. So yeah.
When you look back on your career as well, because it spanned about 16 years in total, I might be asking a really obvious question, but what was the highlight?
There are a couple of highlights, to be fair. I couldn't really signal one out to another. There's quite a few I'll mention. Obviously, winning British title, coming short twice before, being called nearly man, because I was nearly there, and finally getting over the line. And I went in a bit of a Cinderella story. I won it, defending it, being first Barnsley man to defend to defend the British title by knockout over Don Broadhurst at Manchester Arena. That was a big night. He'd not been knocked out before, and he was Commonwealth Games gold medalist. That was a great night. Yeah, there's been a couple. Obviously, winning my first title, my Central Area Super Bantamweight title at 19, and we only 5 fights. Not many people do that. 19-year-old, fighting really fully praised men at that age, and competing at really high level early. So yeah, I'm proud of quite a few things in my career. Winning the IBO international title at featherweight, coming up, bantam, super bantam, then winning it at featherweight to make myself a free-weight champion over Felix Williams, who had a phenomenal knockout record, and that was a good night. There's been a few through my career that I think what I've gained most is the respect of people and boxing people. I'm battle hardened. They always knew what they were getting with me. You probably get a cut in first 30 seconds, broken jaws, noses, whatever. But I carried on. There's no denying me. And when things didn't go my way, I didn't. I carried on because I knew I would succeed. But I took the long road. But I took the best road because it's made me who I am.
You mentioned British title first there, obviously. As much as anything, from what I remember, that was more a case of winning it for your dad than yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, a story with me and my dad. He's trained me since I was 8-year-old. We started in back garden. We've done it all together. He's trained me to be a national champion as an amateur. He's trained me to be a freeweight champion as a professional. It's all down to my dad. I didn't need to thank one man in my boxing career. It's my dad. You know, he got diagnosed with spinal cancer when I was 16. You know, he told me to go and find another trainer. I said, no, Dad, we're doing it together or we're not doing it at all. You know, we've had some really bad times, what we've had to go through, family, and you know, when that our performing at an high level, you know, now it was just me and my dad. No, you know, high level promoter helping us out. It was just me and my dad, and we did it all together. It's a bit like you get a footballer, Steven Gerrard. He wanted to leave. If he left Liverpool, would it have meant as much to him with somebody else? And it wouldn't have been for me. You know, achieving that with just me and my dad. You know, from little village in Brampton, it was just us two. So that meant world to me. And I knew I would succeed because when I come up short twice, I drew for it and I lost to James Dickens, a couple of points off. Some people thought it should have been thrown out, and everybody thought that's it, it's done. And my dad sat down and he said, well, we'll go again, and you know, we did. And Steffi Bull managed me well. Steffi Bull, best manager I had. He managed me and knew how to work me and my dad, and we got there.
And speaking to your dad a little bit earlier as well, he's excited about a new generation of Wales by the sound of it.
Yeah, definitely. Dempsey is improving. He's doing really well. He went to university, he got a degree. Obviously, me and my dad taught him how to boxing because we know how hard it is. But he wanted to do it, and he's always wanted to be a professional, and he's doing it in his own right. You know, he'll go his own road, but Dempsey's got it better than what I had. You know, I had to find my way to where I've got, where Dempsey's got me, and I'll manage and promote him, and training with my dad, and you know, we'll do it together. And to be fair, you know, first off, me and my dad just said to him, look, this boxing, it's an hard game. You could get a good job, you could get good money with your degree, go and do it. But, you know, he wanted to pursue it. And I said, Jesus, Dad, what's he getting into? But he's trained really hard and it's coming, you know, it's really coming. He's improved every time he's boxed, you know, and he's showing will in it gym, he's training hard. So, yeah, I think we could have another one.
Excellent. Well, all sounds good, and best luck with the upcoming promotion.
Thank you. Cheers, Andy. Thanks.